In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to release scores in Google Forms after manual review. If you're using Google Forms as a quiz and you want to check responses before participants receive their grades, this process is simple once your form is set up correctly. The key is making sure the form is configured as a quiz and that email collection is enabled properly so Google Forms has a way to send each respondent their score. Start by going to Google Forms and opening the form you want to work with. Once you've selected the correct form, head to the Settings area. This is where you'll confirm that your form is set up for grading. In Settings, make sure the option called Make this a quiz is turned on. This is essential because if the form is not configured as a quiz, Google Forms will not be able to calculate or release scores. If you're planning to review answers manually before sending results, it's always a good idea to verify this setting first so you don't run into issues later. Next, click into the Responses Related Settings and check the Collect Email Addresses option. Make sure this is set to Responder Input. This matters because score release happens by email, so respondents need to have provided an email address that Google Forms can use. Without that, the release option won't work the way you expect. Once those settings are confirmed, go to the Responses tab in the form itself. From there, switch to the individual view. This view lets you review responses one at a time, which is especially helpful if you've manually graded short answers or other question types that require your input before final scores are sent out. After reviewing the responses, click Release Score. When the release options appear, choose All Respondents if you want to send scores to everyone whose submissions are ready. This is the fastest option when you've completed your manual review and you're ready to notify the entire group at once. Finally, click Send Emails and Release. Google Forms will then send each respondent an email with their score, allowing them to see the results of the quiz after your manual review is complete. That's all it takes. The most important part is making sure quiz mode is enabled and email collection is properly set before you try to release scores. Once that's in place, the Responses tab gives you a straightforward way to review, release, and notify respondents efficiently.